Big Paul, Big Paul's Trucking. Glad to have you like and subscribe. Now's the time. Ring the bell. Help us grow this channel. Hey, it's been kind of a wet, rainy week here. Progress has been slow. I was working on the yellow truck. Had a bunch of frustration, broken off exhaust manifold bolts. Lots of frustration that I didn't want to film because it was tough to film. Anyways, let me show you where we're at. Well, we got that truck sitting out. Got a load of scrap in the F-250. Got to take that in. We got the V8 sitting out. I took that for a ride. I actually got plates, insurance. I'm ordering tonight a new rear taillight assemblies because they're all destroyed. Look at how destroyed it is. Back's ripped off this one. The hole's ripped in this one. Junk. I got new mud flaps, but after taking a closer look at these, I said those aren't even worth putting it on. So we're going to order new tail lights and cans and all that, which will then hold the mud flaps on the bottom here, which I'll put on. And I'm going to get one of those center sections that go in the frame. So we're going to get a couple things on the way for this truck. I'll show assembling them. And what else we got going on? Well, now I just put new, this week I just put new injectors in the yellow truck. And it was a bugger, let me tell you. I had one exhaust stud that was broken off. And I didn't know somebody else, it's the one back there you can't see, but I didn't know someone else had already been in there and broke off a drill bit in the middle of the stud. So we ended up having to torch the stud out of the head. Which, as everybody knows, that's not a good thing. So this week I didn't record all that because it was majorly frustrating. Big Green sitting next door. I'll show you what I got for that. I actually got some new cross member parts that I need to assemble. So
Hey everybody, it's Big Paul, Big Paul's Trucking. Welcome back. Hey, it's a new week and Mid-America Truck Show's over. That was a great time and really enjoyed going. Here we are real quick. I wanted to show you guys all the stickers and all the cool stuff we got at the Mid-America Truck Show. I forgot to show it in the last video. That way you guys can check it out. But we're back to Big Green. I want you guys to see where we're at. Let me show you what we're doing. It's pretty cool, actually. Check this out. Now, these are the old cross member pieces. I don't know if you guys can see how cracked up and destroyed every one of these were. And I welded, look at the crack on that thing. Right there, the whole length's cracked in. I didn't feel like welding those up, so I found a company right nearby, a fabricating company. Check these out. They bent me new ones, sheared it, bent it, exact fit, and I actually had to make them an inch wider so I don't have to use any spacers on this cross member, but look how nice a job they did. Unbelievable. Name of the company is a Lumber Tiger, Middlefield, Ohio. But they did a great job. I couldn't believe it. So I'm going to get this center section cleaned up. It's a little bent up. You guys see that? It's a little bent up. both sides. So that's okay. We're going to get the bottle jack in there. We're going to push it up, straighten it out, and get it sandblasted, and drill the holes, and get ready to put this cross member in. Because as soon as I get that one made and fitted, it's going to go right here. That cross member goes right here in front of the, the front drive axle. And then the rear one also we can put in. And then the only one left is I'm going to have another one in here, but I haven't actually went and got that one yet. So we're working on this one. Cool, guys. Thanks for watching. Okay, guys, here we are next door with Big Green. She's still sitting here. What a beautiful truck. So what we were working on this week, or waiting for parts, is this rear cross member. I think I showed you guys these pieces were all cracked up, in really bad shape. See the crack? Junk. Every one of them was cracked. So I actually went to this place, I think I mentioned it earlier, Lumber Tiger. They remade every one of these. Did a great job. So now I got to drill all the holes, down here to match these. Not a big deal, but a little tricky because you don't want to mess them up. You got to have them orientated the right way. So I've been trying to figure out the best way to do that. You can't butt them end to end because it'll be opposite. But we got an idea how to do it. I'm going to drill one hole in each one of the 5/8 holes and bolt it onto the truck and clamp it all together, and then go from there. Because that way I'll know it'll be square and sitting the way it should. But I'm going to go ahead and install this rear cross member. That'll hold the frame, square in the back. And then when I clamp this one in place and put a couple 4 bolts temporarily, it'll be where it needs to be, and then I can center punch those holes. It's going to go right to these 5/8 bolts, and the top 2 are for the top part of that cross member, the bottom 2 are for the bottom 2. So then the 1/2-inch holes, it's not very important where they go because I'm going to drill everything to match. You can see back here with the rear cross member how I already drilled all the 1/2-inch, but that I just matched what was there, both sides. So we got to do that up here, and we'll be getting somewhere. So that's probably something I'm working on next week. But at least we got parts. So getting the angle iron, getting everything cut and bent. That's the hard part. Putting it in, it just takes a little time. All right, you guys, one last thing. It's Big Paul back at you. Hey, I've been returning stuff. I got Rochester Diesel. They got to send back those injectors. Check this out. I ordered this cam guard. I was going to put this in my truck. It said it came 1 gallon. I got 1 pint. Kind of an expensive pint, let me tell you. And you guys see this. Pretty happy about this. These are the fuel tank straps off of for the cruise liner, made in the USA. Pretty happy about this. So let's open this up and check this out. Kind of a little bit of an unboxing. Now, the fuel tank straps on that truck were just trash, and I was welding them up, trying to fix them, and
I pretty quickly realized that was a bad idea because they really were just nothing left. And when fuel tank straps, get thin, they just get weak. So even if I would have fixed it, I really don't want to spend a lot of time polish up fuel tanks and drop one on the ground. So I remembered that Cleveland Tank had told me they make them any size, custom, whatever you want, but I didn't know how much. So I called them up, and they said, man, it was cheap. It was like 95 bucks a piece in steel and 115 in stainless steel. And I said, wow, 115 for stainless steel, that don't seem bad. I said, order me 4 of them. They even have the rubber insulator, brand new, that you put between the strap and the tank. This stuff's hard to get, let me tell you. You used to be able to get it from Mack. Now I don't even know if you can still get it. Anyways, nice stuff. It's got the groove to put it in. Nice and soft. That's really nice. I've been looking for a supplier for this for years. Boy, they smell new and everything. So it's not new old stock, it's new. Now we got the straps. Wow, check that out. Look at that. I'll pull one of these out so you guys can see it. Look at that. Brand new stainless steel. That's the or the inside. This is the outside. They don't polish them. They're just bare metal. That'll take a polish real easy. Look at that. They put 1/2 inch T-bolts on the end, Nylox, grade 8, give you the washer and everything. $115. I'm impressed. So I wanted to show these to you guys because they really look nice. I just picked those up. I know I'm not ready to put them on the truck yet, but it's all going to go together quick, and I don't want to be waiting on those. These took 3.5 weeks for them to make, and it was well worth the wait. So I got 4 of these. They'll all be new. So wanted to show that with you guys. Hey, thanks for watching. That cruise liner is going to be awesome. Real nice. Look at these rubbers, they're beautiful. Got the groove. Real nice stuff. I can't wait to put this together. Put it on the truck. It's going to look nice. It's going to look new. Alright, you guys, I want to give you guys a little bit of a shop tour. I don't have a real big shop, but I want to show you the tools I use to get the job done. See, I got this Ideal Arc SP200. That's one of the best welders I've ever had. It is awesome. Single phase. Takes the big Tweako nozzle. Awesome welder. Got my 90 weight Northern Tool jug that pushes 90 weight into anything you want to. My sandblaster. My torches. And every shop's got to have a 20-ton shop press. That thing gets me out of a lot of buggers. And then down the bottom there is a bucket full of steel. Depending on how you got to press it, cut it, who knows. There's a million different ways you can use it. And then this is a pretty big air compressor of mine. This is a 10 horse, 4-cylinder, 2-stage air compressor. I think that's a 90-gallon air tank. But and I got to have it set at 150 pounds. I think that's what it's at. Let's take a look. Because in order to fill up the front tire on a truck, what's that say? There you go. It's a lot of air. And if you don't have it turned up that high, you can't get enough air to fill these tires up and get 125 pounds at the end of your 100-foot air hose into this tire. So That's a lot of air. So any which way, let's keep moving. Over here's my toolbox, and as you guys know, toolboxes always keep growing. I have a lot of tools, a lot of diesel tools, a lot of specialty tools, but a lifetime accumulation, or at least 31 years worth. Everybody's got their shelf of every lubricant, shop refrigerator. Got a lot of old stickers on my toolbox. Cool stuff. Check that out. Oh yeah. Got two workbenches. I got one outside, one inside, but I can work them in. They both got vices. Got a big parts cabinet here. This is more parts. Check this out. I got more like specialty tools in here. Believe it or not, there's all kinds of stuff in there. Pullers and presses, and got our big drills in here. Big greaser, our little greaser. Impacts down here. Got all kinds of good stuff. Shop manuals, bolt bin. In here, believe it or not, there's a lot of, this is all new parts, but lots of them. I got airbags in the bottom, some dirt bike parts, some airlines. You never know when you need airlines, and pancakes, gauges. I know it looks like a mess, but believe it or not, there's a lot of parts in there. Get me out of a jiffy. So got the engine sitting over here for the cruise liner. It's going to go back in. I got my little welder here, my little SP100, and my V4 plasma cutter, which I really like. Really gets the job done. I got a welding table under here that I don't really use that much because I'm not really a welding shop. Here are all the parts. There's the radiator and all this stuff for the cruise liner. And that's my barrel of motor oil. That's my barrel of hydraulic oil. And everybody needs a tire machine and their own balancer so they can mount and balance their own tires. So that's something we do here in our shop for the shop vehicles, and that's about it. But we got a few signs up and try to make it fun in here. But these are old signs. I got more old signs over here. They're a little harder to see because I mounted them up, and then we put some shelves up. But these are old businesses I had. Let's see, Paul's Trucking, Windsor Commercial Truck. Some of these businesses, and then we got the shelf with the million drawers. Everybody's got a little bit of that. More of the painting sections right there. And let's see, we'll walk down at once, but it's kind of bright. More new parts, air parts, tools. We got stuff from years ago. Up top here even, there's old fuel tank for my demolition derby cars. Transit for when we build stuff. Chainsaw when we cut stuff. So let's see, work our way the rest of the way around. Back past the gantry, and here we are, other side of the shop again. Up here is where we put our wash stuff and our buffing stuff and our wash mitts. Never fails, we lean a few creepers over here, but our wash buckets on the bottom. So I got some kind of organization to all this. Maybe not the best. Trash can, oil dry in the barrel, spare extra hoses, and then we're back to the welder. So not that big of a shop. Got my school clock up over the door. That's plugged in, and you always know if the power's gone out because the clock's wrong. But it's working fine right now. So, and then we got our office and a couple little things over here. But any which way, hey, I want to thank you guys for watching. Like I said, this week was a little slow. Next week, we're going to get 2 cross members in that cruise liner, and I'll hopefully be able to go get that one that we need to get from my one friend. But we got to take it out of the truck. So thanks for watching to the end, and can't wait till next week, guys. Thanks for watching. Big Paws out!